The NPCs in High on Life say some of the most out-of-pocket stuff.
And I say a horrendous amount of all sorts of alien.
So that's why in the sequel, High on Life 2, I talked to as many NPCs as I could, and the interactions went from weird
This is a work call. I'm at home. My background is just virtual ocean.
to actually disgusting.
Give me some space so that the birds can on me.
But funny too.
Bird good luck.
Hey, welcome to Games on Display. It's me, Snow, and these are the most unhinged NPC interactions that I found in High on Life 2. And dudes, the last few are especially wild.
You're a true friend.
What the f are you guys doing down there?
Let's stay away from bridges for a second.
Alright, starting off with some of the weirder ones, this NPC was featured in the intro and you can find him on the beach of the harbor map. He's apparently working from the beach, but doing his best to hide this.
You caught me. I'm not actually in a swimsuit. That would be totally unprofessional for a work meeting. It's a filter, a premium filter that I spent money on. Pretty realistic, eh?
And if you walk into his camera's view, he has to continue the lie.
You're gonna get me fired! Sorry, I'm just yelling at one of the AIs. It makes me feel better. Oh, there they go, walking behind me. God, you know, these filters, it's just like a real beach. Stop walking behind me. You are not real. Listen, you are not a real being.
Now on the Circuit Arcadia map, you can find this NPC who thinks he's invisible.
Wow, everyone's just walking right by me. This urban camouflage has me blending right into the surroundings. This is Agent Codename Red Python. The urban camouflage is a success. Nobody can see me. I'm completely invisible.
And if you interact with him, he runs away.
Hi, I almost didn't see you.
What the? Dr. Friedland? Abort mission. I've been compromised.
Well, walks away. Also in Circuit Arcadia, this NPC has her eyes closed because she thinks buildings are out to get her.
Buildings wait forever to strike, so they can catch you off guard. Even a mere glance at a building and you can kiss your ass goodbye. I lost everybody I ever loved to buildings.
At the zoo in the atrium, you'll find these two NPC bugs argue over who loves the other more.
I'm the one who loves you.
Hold on, I loved you first. I get dibs on the concept of loving somebody.
That's not fair. I didn't know you were already loving me when I started loving you.
Well, you should have said it out loud. Get your own thing, okay?
Why should I? I love you. I don't want to stop loving you.
Oh yeah? Well, I don't want to stop loving you either.
I don't know what to do.
Maybe we should just, I don't know, break up?
And then what? Just love each other from afar? You know what? I think that's smart. That's the only way out of this.
Yeah, it's the only way.
All right, then it's settled. We're done.
Agreed, but I'll never stop loving you.
That was hot.
Now in the Prismaria section of the game, along the river, you can find this NPC who offers to sell you sticks and mud.
Want to buy some rare mud and sticks?
And if you buy them,
Yeah, sure, why not?
the NPC runs away.
Pleasure doing business.
Straight into the water. But maybe this is a glitch. Alright, now the next several interactions here I'd consider to be absurd. So, on the beach of the harbor map, you'll find some very intricate sandcastle structures, apparently built by a kid. However, the adult alien NPC nearby is very critical of the sandcastle creations.
No. This sandcastle's not up to code at all. Stay away from the building! Whoa. Stand back. This sandcastle is being condemned for being a public safety hazard. Terrible sandcastle.
I'm sorry, I did a bad job.
You're being pretty mean to a child. Child or not, there are safety regulations for a reason.
He's right.
And if you jump on the sandcastles, the NPCs get upset.
Oh.
Careful, you'll get yourself killed!
Very close by to this, if you go down to the water where lots of NPCs are, you'll find this NPC who refuses to relieve himself.
Oh, hey, don't mind me. I just really gotta go pee, but I don't want to get out of the water.
Let her rip, bud.
In the water? Have you gone barmy, mate? Fish, drink this stuff. Ridiculous suggestion. I don't want to hear it. I'm not pissing in the water.
You could try getting out and finding the bathroom.
Oh, sure. And cut my relaxing ocean swim short? I don't think so. I'd rather let my bladder rupture.
And here's my favorite line.
Why do you keep talking to me? I'm clearly an idiot. I'm never gonna piss.
Alright, now for the next one, you might remember these freaky odd NPCs from the first game. Well, an NPC that looks just like them is back in High on Life 2 in the subway of Circuit Arcadia, and he's got a little kink.
Could I flash you? Just for a second? I've always wanted to, but I feel so guilty doing it without permission.
Oh, sure thing, go ahead. Let your freak flag fly.
Wow, really? Thank you so much. Okay, here I go.
Actually, are you sure? I would hate if you changed your mind after saying yes.
Yeah, I said I was sure. Let's do this.
Great, perfect. Actually, how about this? Could you say this exact phrase for me? I, insert name, enthusiastically consent to being flashed right now. I'm super down to be flashed, and whoever's flashing me should release their inhibition and just freaking go for it. I want them to flash me. I'd actually be bummed if they didn't flash me at this point. How's that sound? I think that covers my bases.
So yeah, that's obviously a crazy interaction, but at least there's an explicit ask for consent.
Well, see you later.
Next we have this NPC, also in Circuit Arcadia, who enjoys a very specific type of book genre.
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just reading pornography. Pictures just don't do it for me, but the written word, va va boom! Nothing like a good cliffhanger to get my edge on.
Alright, now during the Pink Stock mission on the cruise ship, there's an NPC who loves Billionaires.
Look at this place. Billionaires have such amazing taste. Any other fans of Billionaires around? I'd love to sit around, off and talk about Billionaires. Okay, look, I'll level with you. I know Billionaires are bad. I just like them because if I like them enough, maybe one day they'll give me some money, baby. I think that's really all it comes down to. I think my problem is I just don't like Billionaires enough yet. I need to find a way to like Larry Pinkstock even more. Maybe if I give him some of my money.
Next, during the Muppy-Doo mission, traveling between conventions, you'll find two NPCs, one that likes pools and one that likes rails. And while at first they disagree, a spark ignites.
It's just a bunch of straight metal. Toss it all in the back of a van and you're good to go. But an empty pool, you wouldn't even know where to start. You're an ugly little rail-loving freak.
You know what, man? You. We booked the space. I'll have to take it up with the board.
I can't do anything to convince you.
What did you have in mind?
Well, you like rails, right? How about getting railed?
Oh, you know, I think those empty pools could use some filling.
You're bad.
You're bad. You're bad.
Well, where do we go from here?
I'm not sure.
Let's just imagine what we do to each other in our heads.
Okay, I like that. I like that. Oh, I really like that. Oh, now that's nice.
Alright, now you might remember there was a guy from the first game who asked you to watch his bike until he returns. And if you looked away at all and then looked back, the bike was gone and stolen, which upsets the NPC.
You stupid f***ing
And in High on Life 2, they've brought a version of that character back a few different times. You can find him in Circuit Arcadia, where, once again, he asks you to watch his bike. However, two enemies try to steal the bike and force you to fight them.
Oh yeah, that's what you get for trying to steal a bike.
And this is how the bike guy reacts.
What the hell happened here?
Some guys tried to take your bike, so we killed them.
Jesus Christ, it's just a bike. It's not worth anyone dying for. You're a f***ing maniac. Now that I think about it, you look real familiar. Look at me right in the eyes. Yeah, I knew it. I remember you. You're the f***ing asshole I asked to watch my bike 5 years ago. You let it get stolen, and now you pull this shit.
Then you can find him at the harbor, where the bike guy doesn't recognize you.
You don't remember us from before? What?
And he asks you to watch his car this time.
Okay, eyes on the car.
Remembering what happened before, I decided not to attack the enemies when they try to scratch his car, but it didn't make a difference.
What the f***? Did you seriously kill all these guys just to keep my car from getting scratched? Jesus, I didn't want anybody to die. Just let them scratch the car or, you know, ask them to stop. Wait, oh, come the f*** on. Really? Where's my car? They got my car.
And yet my game is glitched here.
They got my car.
Finally, you can find him again in Circuit Arcadia, where he forces you to watch him.
You're a real piece of shit. You know that? You got my bike stolen, then you got my car stolen. And now it's time to make up for it. You're gonna watch me. Keep your eyes on me forever. Really? Yeah. Don't take your eyes off me. This is your punishment for ruining my life. You're actually very attractive. That's not the point. Don't get any feelings about me like that. This is about revenge. Look at me in the eyes. Look into my pupils. Look how black they are. Look at my eyes, you dumb dimwit.
And you can also lose him.
Hey, what the hell? Where did he go? Did the bike guy get stolen? Did he just get stolen?
All right, now onto some of the darker NPC interactions. In the harbor area, you can find this guy on the beach looking for treasure, but we just keep finding dead bodies, which he isn't fazed by at all.
There's a dead body.
Huh, well, hey, that's good luck. Dead body means treasure's close by. Keep sucking.
Another dead guy. What is happening on this beach?
I didn't call dibs on them dead bodies. You can have them. I want the treasure.
No. So many goddamn bodies.
Wow, you are rich in dead bodies. I love that for you. Now come on, let's find the treasure.
Next in Circuit Arcadia, this NPC apparently hates humans.
Hey, you're a human, aren't you? Well, guess what? you!
Hey, what's wrong with you? You spacist against humans or something?
Oh, what? It's against the law now to be spacist against humans?
But later in the game, he changes his mind.
I used to hate your kind so much, but I realized that we need more love in the galaxy right now.
Did something happen that made you start liking humans?
Oh, nothing crazy. I was just seeing all these human terrorist attacks against Rhea Pharma, though I short-sold some stock in the company before the most recent assassination and made a lot of money. Couldn't have done that without humans.
Whatever gets you to be less spacist, I guess.
I could kiss you right now. You're the best.
All right, this NPC can be found during the Pink Stock mission, who is thinking about how this Gessie statue was made.
That's a beautiful sculpture of Gessie. It's almost as if I'm looking at the real thing. Oh my god. No, it can't be. I'm sure I'm just being crazy. But Larry Pinkstock is a billionaire. He could definitely afford to have the real Gessie captured and bronzed and... Wait, I saw the real Gessie out in the water this morning. So I'm just being crazy. Unless there's a fake robot Gessie swimming in the water out there and the real one is here, dead and bronzed for all to see. Wait. The sculpture isn't nearly as big as the real Gessie. Oh, of course. Shrink ray! What billionaire wouldn't have a shrink ray? Pinkstock, you evil bastard. You captured Gessie, shrunk her, had her bronzed, and now you display her in your cruise ship like a gaudy trophy? I'm onto your little game, Pinkstock, you sick
Also during the Pink Stock mission, there's an NPC looking out the window at the sea creature Gessie, fantasizing.
Whoa, look out the window, it's Gessie. I can't believe she gets this close to the ship. What a sight, huh?
Truly amazing. You ever wonder what she tastes like? Maybe with a little bit of Tabasco and a spritz of lemon.
What? The did you just say?
Oh, sorry. Intrusive rich person thought. Disregard. Oh, I bet she'd be pretty good smoked. Just a little bit of pico de gallo. Some pickled onions on a flour tortilla. Yum. I also wonder specifically how her genitalia tastes.
Next at the zoo, you can find an NPC that gets pleasure in a truly awful way.
Could you be a mensch and make a retired old coot like myself happy?
We'd be delighted, you old bastard.
Well, when I was young, I was in an animal abuse gang, and we loved to break into this here zoo, grab one of these here hammerbirds, and whack into the water with them. I'm gonna die any minute now, and I would be so grateful if you could help me relive some of those memories just one more time.
And if you help him with his request, this happens.
Oh, thank you all. You made this old man smile one last time. Here, you can have this little thing. I don't need it where I'm going, which is hell, on account of me deriving pleasure from abusing animals. I'm sure I'll be seeing you there someday. Goodbye. Here we go.
Death comes for us all.
Now onto the box guy in Circuit Arcadia. This NPC offers you money for pressing a button, but there's a catch.
But somebody somewhere in the universe will die.
No whammy, no whammy, no whammy.
Very well. You have made your choice. As promised, here is your 500 pesos. And now somebody random will die.
Oh man, my heart's racing.
Hey, there's something wrong with Gene. He's suddenly not moving. Shh. I don't think he's breathing.
Please tell me he ain't dead.
He doesn't have a pulse and...
What the you doing?
Oh, I was just checking your pulse.
Oh, for sake, I was sleeping.
Whatever. False alarm, guys. Gene's fine.
And if you return to him a second time, he offers the same thing, but for more money. And this time, the current Gatlian we're holding dies.
Here's your 1,000,000 pesos. And now somebody will die.
Oh, why do I feel funny?
God, the doctor hears that.
Oh, such terrible luck. But it's what you signed up for.
You killed our friend.
What happened here today was your fault.
And when this happens, no matter what, your gun will be revived.
Okay, it is done. Your friend will now be revived.
What happened? Can we do it again, please?
Finally, you can interact with him a third time, where he offers you the same thing, but for tons of money.
I don't know. This button thing is really dangerous. But I also want to be rich. Press the button!
Okay, here's 10,000,000 pesos. Now somebody will...
Oh no, we
killed the box guy! Does this mean we're not getting our money?
Alright, now up high in Circuit Arcadia, you can find a human who is clearly in bad shape. And because this game is all about humans being used by aliens as drugs, he leans into this and offers himself up.
You buy a thumb, and I'll throw in a ring finger for free. Oh man, wait a minute. Are you the one who took down the G3 cartel? Wow, thank you so much. I'm really glad I wasn't killed in the G3 invasion. As you can see, my life is going really well now, and there are so many amazing opportunities for our species in the galaxy. Quit judging me and let me sell myself in peace.
Later in the game, if you return to him, he'll be missing all of his limbs, which suggests that he continued down this same path, offering himself up to others, which is dark and sad.
Hey, look who it is. The famous human bounty hunter and their stupid talking guns. Well, guess what? Business is going really well for me, actually. I can finally afford private school for my kids.
Jeez, what'd it cost you?
Well, it cost me an arm and a leg.
Alright, now on to the truly unhinged NPC interactions. In Circuit Arcadia near the sewer entrance, this NPC is trying to kick an addiction to a certain libation.
I'm just reminiscing on my wild youth. I was addicted to drinking pee, but not anymore. I'm 60 days sober. Just water for me from now on. Flavorless, boring, crystal clear water. So much better than that golden yellow, slightly tangy alien pee. Yep, I love water. Would you care to join me in the Serenity Prayer? Space God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, and wisdom to know the difference between healthy, flavorless water and warm, flavorful alien pee.
Next, at the movie theater in Circuit Arcadia, there's this couple who came to the movies for a very specific reason.
We're here to watch a porno.
Just a word of advice, don't sit near us in the theater.
We're very interactive viewers, if you know what I mean.
Oh, you are too bad. Most movies these days are just so violent.
Who wants to watch people killing each other when you're trying to have a romantic night out?
Sickos, complete sickos, that's who. We actually don't know how to have sex.
Yeah, we're watching a porn so we can learn how.
I'll be taking notes.
Then we have an NPC who's at the nightclub of the harbor map. If you go into the bathroom, this NPC will lure you into a stall and coerce you to interact.
Are you one of those pervert people I've heard so much about?
Whoa, 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 whoa. No, I'm no creep. I'm just looking for good people who like to play games. Now, I know of an incredibly fun game we can play, but you must have an open heart and pure thoughts.
I want to play.
Okay, but first, you must answer me truthfully. Are you a good person?
I'm a good boy, but I'm open to being bad.
No matter what choices you've made so far, those who want to be good may play my game.
It's whole time, baby. That was awesome!
And while you might feel dirty about what potentially just happened, at least you get the Bible Adventures arcade game.
It's ours! Eternal salvation is ours!
Next, in the early game in Circuit Arcadia, you can find this NPC who asks for your help.
I swear I'm not crazy, but I was wondering if you could check under this bridge to see if there's a troll.
A troll? Are you serious?
Oh, is it really that unrealistic? After everything you've seen and done in this galaxy? Come on, just look under the bridge for me. My heart is pounding. Please check. This is important.
And if you go under the bridge, you will find the troll.
Troll!
Oh, thank God. I've been looking all over for you. Come here, you big lug. Thank you, kind stranger, for bringing us back together.
But then the screen goes dark.
Whew, that was crazy, huh? Been looking all over for that troll. Weeks ago, I hid under a bridge on a stormy night and I found this troll. We really hit it off. One thing led to another, and well, I got the best of my life. I've been chasing that high ever since, but I couldn't bring myself to look under bridges anymore because I didn't think my heart could take the disappointment. But now that I've gotten my one more time, I'm free, and I can finally go home to my wife and children. Thank you. You're a true friend.
What the are you guys doing down there?
Did you just help a guy get a job under a bridge? Seriously? That's how you're spending your time?
Let's stay away from bridges for a second.
And if you're holding Gus, here's his reaction.
I'm happy for him. I am. I just wish he was more upfront with us.
And here's Travis's.
Some guys have all the luck.
Now, as you saw in the intro of this video, in the atrium of the zoo, you can find an NPC who wants birds to on him.
Oh, come on, just a little drop. Sorry, mind giving me a little space? I'm trying to get on by one of these birds, you know, for good luck. My life, it ain't going so well. I really need my luck to turn around, and I figured this is the best place. Straight from the source, you know? A bird's asshole. Birds, good luck. Seriously though, don't stand so close to me. If you get on instead of me, I'll be devastated. Just a little bit of bird can go a long way in turning my life around.
And finally, this might be the most unhinged NPC in the game because he drops one of the craziest lines and then casually switches topics like he didn't just say the first thing.
Hey there, yesterday I ate a wet carrot fertilized by my brother's I don't know what that says about our relationship. Maybe we're closer now. Maybe I crossed a line I can't uncross.
And then the switch.
I came here in part to lose weight. 15 pounds so far. I've been doing really hard math in my head to toughen my brain up. Lose some weight up there. Like equations no one asked me to solve.
Alright, now before we wrap things up, I have some extra unhinged NPC interactions. However, in these interactions, we were the ones who were actually unhinged. Now, when you first meet Travis at the harbor, there's an NPC couple who wants to see if you'll swing with them.
You like to play?
Yes, we do.
We knew you'd say yes. We would have had a good night by ourselves, but the more the better.
Okay, just so we're clear, we're swingers looking for a third.
So you'll be our third.
Good, it's settled. Why don't you meet us under the bridge near the nightclub later, and we can, start swinging.
All right, this is gonna be fun.
However, when we finally meet them to do so, it turns out it was all a misunderstanding.
You didn't bring the swing.
We asked you to be our third so you could push us on a giant swing. The third is always supposed to bring the swing. Swingers rules.
Hey, calm down. Maybe they didn't understand.
I don't know how it could be any more clear. We're swingers. We like to be pushed on a swing together. What did you think? This was some kind of freaky thing? We hate that stuff. We're extremely intolerant people. God, you me off.
He's right. We are very intolerant.
Swinger rage rising. Swingers say die. This swinger couple is going to kill you!
I try to be a very socially accepting person, but I don't condone the non-sexual swingers lifestyle.
Also at the harbor nearby, there's a kissing booth where you can kiss this NPC.
Step right up, don't be shy. 1 peso gets you 1 kiss. All proceeds go to charity. You ready or what? Wow, you're a better kisser than I expected. Thanks for stopping by.
However, if you keep kissing the NPC, she'll call the cops on you and lock up her shop, making you feel like a total creep.
All right, that's it. I'm calling the police. Yeah, I got someone harassing me. I'm just trying to run a kissing booth here and they won't leave me alone. The cops are on their way here right
This is the cops.
Thank God, officers. That's the culprit.
You're under arrest for stealing too many kisses.
Similarly, at the zoo, when you're in the human museum, where the aliens roast the humans,
these movies are stupid. If you think this movie's bad, make sure to check out other human atrocities like The Godfather.
You can find this human NPC and pet him.
Oh, you're a human under there. Oh, I'm seeing it now. My bad. I didn't realize. What's good, dude? Thanks, dude. One love. Yeah, really get in there. Wow, you're really good at this. You do a lot of petting or what? Oh, you want to keep petting me? That's chill. Yeah, go ahead. Man, you really can't get enough, huh? I mean, I can't complain. Feels good. And just so you know, I'm not gonna pet you back. This is a one-way exchange. If you're cool with that. Damn, you're some kind of pet. No, I'm just playing. No, it's no biggie. No judgment here. You get your rocks off however you need to. I'll be here ready for pets whenever you need, bud.
He acts as if he likes being pet. However, later in the story, he returns and talks about how weird it was that you pet him so much.
I felt like a piñata at a kid's birthday party that couldn't keep their hands off. Like the pets just kept coming harder, stronger. It's like they knew where my personal boundaries were and then just petted their way through them as though they didn't exist. Sometimes I'll just be chilling and suddenly I feel this cold sensation on my neck, like their hand never left. And here I am now, just a sad, broken man with a haunted heart. Yeah, I see you eyeing me, so I'm just gonna put it out there that I'm not doing pets anymore. I'm done with that part of my life, at least not for free.
And finally, in Circuit Arcadia, in the mall, you'll see an NPC trapped in Party City. It's clear to everyone this NPC is not a mannequin and is asking for your help, but you and your weapons simply don't care.
I'm not a mannequin. They thought I was a mannequin, and now they locked me in here, but I'm not a mannequin. Oh, you there, help me. I'm stuck in here.
Oh, these mannequins. Wow, yeah, they're getting so lifelike, aren't they?
Please, just get me out of here.
Oh, I hate the clothes on that mannequin. I wouldn't wear those myself.
What? No, these are my real clothes. I'm not wearing clothes from the store. I'm not a mannequin. I'm trapped in here.
This mannequin is so damn weird looking.
Oh, come on. I'm suffocating in here, and all you can do is make fun of me.
Okay, well, fun looking at the mannequin, but, yeah, go now.
No, don't leave. Help me.
All right, now let me know your favorite NPC interaction from this video or an interaction that I missed that is worth mentioning, as I'm sure there are some.
Your name is Crappy Pants McDoodoo.
Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time here at Games on Display.
This isn't quite what I expected.
That was my first drawing ever, so of course it sucks. Eat assholes.